Hello guys, welcome to Learning with Prep Class. I am your tutor, Intg. In this video, I'll be solving questions 16 to 20 from the Aqua Basic Science 2015 questions. After this video, you would have gained understanding on how to carefully select the correct answer when solving questions in basic science. It's usually fun having you guys around, and I know this video will be a worthwhile session. Do not forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can go the extra mile of leaving a comment so we can communicate for effective learning. Without further ado, let's zoom. Question 16. Style, stigma, and ovary of the flower are referred to as A. Carpel, B. Stamen, C. Petal, D. Sepal. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we would analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, when you're talking about style, stigma, and ovary, what will come to your mind is the female reproductive system of the flower. All of these makes the female reproductive system of the flower. And the correct answer to this is the carpel, because the stamen has to do with the male reproductive organ, and the petal are other parts of the flower that are not reproductively inclined. So we are going to be looking at this picture and to give us a better understanding of what our answer is. Now if you look at it, the stigma, the style, the ovary are known as the carpel. So this is the septa. It is not the reproductive part. It helps to hold the other parts of the flower together, and this is the petal. These blue ones are the petal. Their colorful nature helps to attract insects to the flower. So our correct answer would be the carpel. Alright, let's check it out. Question 16, option A, carpel is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 17, use the diagram above to answer question 17. So the part labeled K is the, now I hope you can see this, is the best way we could extract this diagram. You can see it. This is a corn trying to germinate. So the part labeled K is called what? And we know the first part that germinates is called the radicle. Not the lenticel, not the plumo or the cortical, but the radicle. The radicle is the first part that germinates from a seed. Let's look at this image, or let's look at this explanation to help in giving us a better understanding. Now, if you look at this, you can see the seed coat. Now, the radicle germinates downward to form the roots, while the coleoptile germinates upward to form the leaves. So the radicle germinates downward to form the roots. So this is called the radicle. So just as we have here, K is the radicle. Alright? So option C, radicle, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 17, the symbol of molybdenum is A, Mg, B, Mn, C, Mb, D, Mo. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, when it has to do with symbol of elements, most of the time it takes the first alphabet of the elements alone and or any other alphabets. So it's either the first alphabet of the elements, then you have any other alphabet to make up the symbol. Take for instance oxygen. Oxygen is an element and the symbol is only O. So it took only the first alphabet, O. Hydrogen also is an element and the symbol is only H. It took only the first alphabet, H. But we have other elements whereby we have the symbol is usually the first alphabet and any other alphabet. Now option A, Mg, stands for magnesium. And it took the first alphabet and the third alphabet. Option B, Mn stands for manganese. It took the first alphabet and another alphabet. Mb, there's basically no element with the symbol Mb. So option D, Mo is the symbol for molybdenum. The first and the second alphabet gave us the symbol for molybdenum. It's also necessary for me to tell us that some elements make use of the alphabet from its Latin name. Take for instance sodium. Sodium is spelled S-O-D-I-U-M, but it took its symbol Na from its Latin name natrium. Na from its Latin name natrium. So some elements also take their symbol from their Latin name. But for this question, our correct answer is Mo for molybdenum. Let's check out this explanation. So magnesium is the chemical element with the symbol Mg. Manganese is a chemical element with the symbol Mn. Molybdenum is the chemical element with the symbol Mo. So our correct answer is Mo for molybdenum. Let's check it out. Question 18, option D, Mo is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 19. The most reactive nonmetal is A. Chlorine, B. Fluorine, C. Bromine, D. Iodine. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, all of these are nonmetals, and we call them the halogens because they react with metals to form salts. That's why we call them the halogens. And in arranging them in their level of reactivity, it will be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, then iodine. So fluorine is the most reactive non-metal. Fluorine is actually the most reactive non-metal. And in a periodic table, a table where their elements are arranged based on their reactivity and their properties, fluorine sits at the top of all of these elements because it is the most reactive. So option B, fluorine, would be our correct answer. So I'm going to read out this explanation for us to better understand. So since noble gases are a special group because of their lack of reactivity, the element fluorine is the most reactive non-metal. It is not found in nature as fluorine elements. Fluorine gas reacts explosively with many other elements and compounds and is considered to be one of the most dangerous known substances. So fluorine is actually the most reactive non-metal. Let's check it out. Question 19, option B, fluorine is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 20. Magnets are made from A. Iron, B. Tin, C. Copper, D. Steel. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, when we're talking about magnets, magnets are substances that attract other magnetizable metals, and they are made from ferrous metals. When we talk about ferrous metals, we are talking about iron. And Latin name for iron is called ferrum, and it makes it ferrous. That's why the term ferrous was coined. That's why the symbol for iron is Fe. So option A, iron, would be our correct answer. I'm going to read out this explanation for us so we can better understand. So all magnets are made of a group of elements called the ferromagnetic metals. These are metals such as nickel and iron. Each of these metals have the special property of being able to be magnetized uniformly. So our correct answer is iron. Let's check it out. Question 20, option A, iron, is our correct answer. This is how far we can go in this video. I hope you had fun. Our answers came out quite easy when we analyzed the options. I'm using this time out to ask us to join our WhatsApp group using this link below so we can get updates of more videos to come, and we can ask questions and comment on the previous videos we've seen. It was fun having you guys around. Till I come your way again. Bye.